Hey guys, I don't know how many people are going to be live this early in the morning because it's 5:30 in the morning. I've been up for an hour. This is my handy dandy camping spot and camping. If you guys want to see what I do, my car is like a hot mess, but I don't know if you guys can see, but these are blackout curtains right here. So good morning, everyone. I know this is not a scheduled live. It's because I'm just waking up in the back of my car. The things we do, right? Oh, good Lord. Good morning, everyone. I don't know who's going to be up and even watching this right now. Like, it's 5:30. It's like an hour before we even consider starting our coffee club. But I know that my beautiful coffee beans are going to watch this on the replay, so I'm not really too worried about it. But Bullhorn Betty is chilling, maxing, and relaxing. And I went to bed like at 9 o'clock last night. And I didn't get up until 4:30. I was exhausted. I only had like 3 hours the night before because we drove from Florida to North Carolina. Sorry guys, lights sucks. I only got one light on. So I hope everybody is doing well, but I'm surviving. I'm surviving camping. I'm chilling. I need to put some makeup on. I'm still a little tired. I won't lie, I'm still a little tired. But hey guys, I probably need to get my glasses on. I can't even read. Hold on, let me get my glasses on. Oh yeah, look at this. I got myself concealed in here, see? I got my blackout curtains, my bed, and there's my curtain. It's my shower towel. That's my hair towel. And then there's some, can I pull those back? So you can see like my blackout curtains. And so I'm just kind of chilling in here. This is my little cocoon. My little cocoon. Oh, I dropped the phone. My little cocoon on the road, and I got a little pillow here just for the little looky-loos, right? Because this is the one spot that you can't kind of cover, so I stick something right there. Boom, boom. Now you have some privacy. I just literally changed clothes in the back of this car. So, where's my glasses? Ha ha ha. Boom, 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 boom. Now I can read and see who's in chat. I can see you guys now. Hi guys, it's nice to see you. Who do we have? November rains up. Wait, ridiculous. Don't mind my hair. I got little braids in to try to keep my hair frizz down, and as you can see, I still look like a hot mess. Mike, it's nice to see you. Pen 1010. Tammy, good morning, guys. Good morning. Oh, it's been, you know what? We worked entirely too hard. So it's like, this portion of it is probably my only break away from, bullshit. Let's face it, right? And so yeah, it's been fun. It was a little crazy. Yesterday was raining all day, so we were pretty much in our cars all day. And so where we were, if we left, we wouldn't get our spots back. So we ended up having to order pizza in. So where we're at, it's crazy here. Like, they had a comedy show, they had a basketball thing going on, they had a swim meet going on. Like, there was so many people here. There were literally so many people here. The line took forever to get through, to even get checked in. And then once you get here, we look around and we're like, wait a minute, we got lunch, we got breakfast. What are we going to do for dinner? And so we're sitting there, we're like, okay, well, maybe one of us should just leave. We're strategizing on this. It took us an hour to finally realize we're not going anywhere. It's time to order pizza and, beg that the pizza gods will let us have pizza here. So, I'm out there. It's freezing here, okay? It's pouring down rain. I've got another kid with me from the Front Row Joes. We're out there with a umbrella waiting for the guy because we didn't want the guy to not get into the Coliseum. And then we're like, oh, crap. I'm on the phone with him. His name's Smokey. Right? So, hey, Smokey, we're sitting here. Like, well, I'm already in the car. How did you pass us? Like, we're right here. No big deal. All right, well, just come to the exit. I'll catch you on the way out the exit. He didn't understand exit. So he goes up into the swim meet thing. I'm like taking off. It's pouring rain. I'm running through like a freaking football field trying to get to the pizza delivery guy, you know, and it's like, God bless you for bringing the pizza. I didn't care if I had to scale a freaking football field to get the pizza, but I tell you what, that bite of pizza, holy smokes, that was the best tasting Domino's pizza I ever had. Now, I don't know if it's because I ran for it. I don't know if it's because I was freezing for it, but I know it was damn good, and it was hot. Me chuck it off, and I'm like, and then we turn around and we're like, well, shit, now we got to walk all the way back there. So now we're not just freezing. We got hot food in our hand and can't even pop it open and take a bite, a slice of the pizza, right? We had to bring it all the way back, which is a freaking football field away. Everybody was fed. I just want to let you know. Nobody died on this trip, okay? Everybody got fed. God bless Pam. She paid for the pizza. We tried to pay her back. She wouldn't let us pay her back. And it was $40. We got wings, pizza. That's a lot of money for 4 people, you know? And the rest of the crew got here. Well, we're still waiting for one straggler. I'll have to get on TikTok and tease the crap out of that straggler because he's a TikToker. So who are you camping with? Front Row Joe's. So we've got our crew is split up on this trip because Donald Trump has 2 events today. So we had to put half of our people at one event and half of our people at the other event. So we have, you know, Front Row Joe's representing at all the events. That's the name of the game, is we are part of the collective rodeo show. Right? So we have several of our Front Row Joes in Virginia. So if you guys, and I just want to remind anybody that's coming out, if you come out, I don't know if anybody on this channel is actually going to be out here, but you guys have seen my jersey. Okay. It's a white jersey. It's got red stripes on one side. It's got stars on the blue stars on the other. So you have a red sleeve and a white sleeve. And you can see at the bottom of it, it either has a hashtag, FRJ, or it simply says on the back of it, Front Row Joe's, and it either has a 45 number or a 47 number. If you're ever at a rally, even if I'm not there, if you're ever at one of these rallies and you don't know what to do, you go find somebody in one of those shirts and you ask them, because I'm telling you, don't ask staff. Staff doesn't know what the hell they're doing. We've been to literally hundreds of these things. If you have questions while you're here, find a Front Row Joe. They'll answer all your questions, and they'll answer your questions realistically, okay? They're not going to give you some BS answer that staff will give you or whatnot. So, well, Squeaky Juice, why are you here? It seems like you're a pretty weirdo yourself, because you're here in my chat commenting on somebody you don't like, and you're calling somebody a weirdo. It seems like you're the weirdo. Have you ever, you know, a lot of people, you know, they deflect and they reflect, right? So typically whenever they're saying stuff negative about somebody else, it's because of their own insecurities about their own issue with that very statement. So when I hear things like that, I don't think you're ever talking about me. You're talking about a side of you don't want to that you don't want to believe exists, because quite frankly, I'm not in your chat, right? While you're talking to your people, you know, gaslighting and disturbing you. Only weirdos do that, okay? I know my role. That's why I own this channel. You need to learn your role. Stay away from me. You stink. All right? Wash that ass and that mouth. So we go take your meds. I know, right? Somebody didn't get their good juice this morning. See, here on the Bullhorn Betty channel, we like waking up happy. We don't like waking up negative. It ruins your entire day. Think about it, Squeaky. Look at how much you're going to piss, moan, and groan the rest of the day just because you said some nasty ass shit first thing in the morning. You set the tone for your day. Your day is now going to officially be crap because you set your tone for the day. You did that yourself, Squeaky. Nobody else did that for you. I guarantee you're going to have one rotten, shitty day. Mark my words. And it's because you started it off crappy. You set your own tone. So don't be complaining about anybody else today when shit starts going wrong, you know? Squeaky Juice, you want to sue me? You wish you could get my attention like that. You're not even worth the time. We actually want people, I only sue people that cause damage, okay? So I doubt you even have the ability to cause me damage because you're an idiot hiding behind a name, right? And a fake emoji. Freaking keyboard warrior. it sucks to be you. That's all I gotta say. But you know what? I'm living the life. You know, you can say whatever the hell you want to, but you know what? I work for it. I'm living the life. I guarantee there's too many bougie people out there on the streets of YouTube. They wouldn't even consider doing something like this. You know, I did this. This is part of what I did when I first started out in this stuff. We had to camp out in the cars because we were too broke to even afford a hotel. You know, but we still did the work. These assholes here, it's like, oh, if you ain't paying me, I ain't showing up. Well, I ain't getting paid. I haven't been paid for years. I work for everything I earn. And these idiots are just out here, oh my gosh, we're so jealous. I can't believe she's doing this. How dare her? Be jealous. Be jealous. You could do it too. Don't tell anybody, don't let anybody tell you you can't. Right? You guys are idiots that lock yourselves in your own boxes. I'm free. I'm free to be me. And I'm free to do whatever the hell I want to do, right? So, it's Stuffers in the house. Good morning, my beautiful coffee bean. I hope you're doing well. Be Betty fan, Susie Sue, Tammy. I think I already said hi to Kev. Rev Mona. Let's see how many people we can piss off today. Should I talk about Bullhorn Betty? That seems to be the trigger for some of these people, right? Well, I got to tell you about me. I had a great trip. I had some minor issues, some minor setbacks. No big deal, right? Living the dream. Living the dream in the back seat of a car. Homeless. At least for a few days. At least for a few days, right? So, and I'm enjoying this. I wish we had the whole crew here. It's much better with the whole crew. The whole crew. I like the conversations. I like, you know, talking about the issues of our America and how we think they're going to be fixed and what we think needs to happen and, you know, stuff like that. I love that. I eat that stuff up. I eat that stuff up all day long. And, oh, I need to change my socks. I know I got some fresh socks. I've been in these socks for like 2 days. It's gross. Ah! Shit! What are you doing?
Oh, I'm telling her what. Oh, okay.
You spied on me. I looked down. I saw her face there. I started screaming. Yeah, the chairs are still there. I went to go look for my socks and I poked my head around my chair and Pam's just gazing in the car like this. It scared the crap out of me. Well, wasn't expecting that. Okay, yeah, we got fresh socks. Look at those. Some thick, fresh socks. I don't know which one of you guys bought these for me. They were on my wish list. I tell you what, I love these things. These things are the warmest freaking socks. These are on Amazon, folks. I'm going to give Amazon a plug here, okay? I don't know what creator or what person makes these or sells these. You'll have to go look. But these socks right here are amazing. These are amazing. Not only that, I wish I could show you guys. They're thick. Look how thick that is. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look how thick that is. That's a thick sock right there. That's a cold weather sock right there. So I'm going to look a little tacky today because those don't match my outfit at all. But these will keep my feet warm. Let's hope. I brought some boots, but I don't even know if they'll keep it's cold, okay? It's cold. What else do we have? Oh, you guys you guys don't see my setup. You guys never see my setup. Look at that. Hold on, let me put this down. There's that setup. Right? I usually have a hat on. I need to have a hat on. I haven't done my hair. My grays are showing. I got like patches of like white hair. I got patches of white hair. I'm noticing that there's like right here, there's like white. It's just straight white that goes through there. There's no color. There's no color whatsoever. I've been waiting. I keep saying, you know, one of the things I loved about Betty White is she, you know, she always said about, Lord, that's like right there. But if I turn it off, then you guys aren't going to see me at all. So there we go. That's just going to have to be what it is. Showing my forehead. I don't like my forehead. It's shiny. I haven't put any makeup on. What was I getting at? I forgot what I was even talking about. I'm too tired. Just because I'm not around that much, I have to work doesn't mean I don't know what zapped. Exactly, November Rain. Oh, you got the socks, November Rain. Well, you know what? I got to say, I love them. I love them. These things are the best thing. And I love them because they just fold, like they're easy to store too. Like when I wash them and stuff, you know, you always want to keep your socks together. And I love these because I don't even have to fold them in. I just fold them over and they stay nice, and I just stick them in my sock drawer and they're nice, and I love them. I love them. They're great. And they keep my feet warm. So, and when I'm freezing, I need my feet warm. I can't walk. My feet and fingertips when it's cold out, they get so numb that they hurt. Like it physically hurts to move my fingers. Like last night when I was waiting for that pizza and holding that stupid umbrella, the tips of my fingers got so stinking cold, they literally ached. They ached for like 5 minutes. I had to sit them in front of a heater. Like it was pretty stinking cold, and my hands get like ice. They just, even if like my hands get colder than the outside. I don't know what it is, but my digits don't like cold. I'm definitely a Florida girl. There's no doubt about it. I had, like, Charles is from South Dakota. He's running around here in freaking shorts. We're like, aren't you cold? And I was like, no, I'm from South Dakota. Like, this is amazing weather for me. I'm like, yeah, I guess it's just your perspective, right? Well, but the differences between a Florida resident and a South Dakota resident are amazing, okay? And it's hilarious. But we got our people walking up, and people are already putting chairs up. They don't even have the serpentine lines. And I know why. And they're starting this particular event so early. I don't know if they're going to have time to get all this stuff done, because they're opening the gates at 8. That's like 2 hours. We don't even have any crew here setting up anything. And they're going to be opening the gates to let people come in here to park at 8. So the good news is not every single place, we found this out yesterday, not every single place that we stay at do they allow overnight parking. This particular facility allows you to pay for you to stay here for the weekend. And it's really nominal. I think it's like $50, maybe $60 or something like that. And of course, with every, you get an extra car, you could pay an extra $10 for a car. So literally $60 for 2 vehicles. Isn't bad, you know, isn't bad. And so we split that all up between all of us, and just sitting here chilling, and it's been okay. It hasn't been too bad. I got to tell you, this back seat, the more padding you have on it, the more comfortable it is. It's because I got like a hump in the back of the seat, so you got to kind of try to even out the bucket seats to make it flat. And then you got to make sure that you're not hitting the, you know, all the buckles and stuff like that. So you got to cover those buckles up, because those will pinch and pull and just stab the sides of your hips when you're sleeping. So I'm learning that a lot of padding in the back of the seat is really, really good. So I'm padding it up. But I got to tell you, last night was probably the most comfortable I've slept in this car. And I think it's because I was extremely tired. I won't lie. I lie to you. I fit with you guys about a lot of things, but my sleep is not something I lie about. I'm not sleeping as well as I probably should, and I acknowledge it. But I think last night I got more sleep on the road than I have ever in the past. So you take that for what you will. I wish I had my little stand. We're going to try to make shift a stand here without my blinkies. Can you guys see me? There we go. I got to get my socks on. So that's where we're at today. Oh, look at those. Those things are just nice. You see that? They're thick. Let's see if I can turn that around. They're thick. They're nice. Look at that. They fit perfect. I love these socks. I love these socks. They're nice and thick. And not only that, but you can double them up. So like if it's like really, really cold, you can put 2 of these bad boys on. They stretch. They stretch. And when you wash them, they go back to where they are because they're thick. All right. There we go. Hey guys, it's nice to see everybody. Sorry for getting you guys up way ridiculously early, but I'm not going to be here too awfully long. I got the heater going. It's freezing outside. I realized when I got here I don't have any sweatpants, which sucks. I do have sweatpants. I used a pair of sweatpants already, but they're soaked. These are my sweatpants, so I don't want to show you my underwear. Okay, my underwear's not there. But these are my sweatpants, and as you can see, the whole bottom of them is just soaking wet because I was running around in them all day. And I always put sweatpants over my regular pants because when it starts heating up, you're stuck in line. So you got to have stuff that can come off and that doesn't take too much room in your bag, because you can't really take a whole lot of stuff in here. So I wear large sweatpants over my, if it's cold out, and then I just take them off before we go into the actual event itself. So it's nice to see everybody. Let me see what you guys have to say. Do you like Donald Trump? No, not at all. No, I'm not a Donald Trump fan. Never liked the guy. I think he's just this garbage guy that just wants to save America, just to say he saved America. You know, I just think he just doesn't know what he's doing. I think he has no ability to govern the United States of America. Just to let you know, everything I said is probably opposite of what I believe. Okay, I love Donald Trump. I think he is a breath of fresh air. I think he's got politicians worried because he doesn't give a shit about the political environment. He cares about the people. And you know what? At the end of the day, he's a true statesman, in my opinion. He doesn't need this job. This is something that people that do things because of a calling, because of a compulsion, you know, this something that compels you to do something good, I can guarantee you it comes from a different place than people think. And I think that this came from a place in him after he saw everything going on. He didn't need this. He could have lived his life. He not even deal with any of these federal indictments, which is a political witch hunt. He didn't have to deal with any of this. He could have been living the great life he had, right? He's a billionaire. I mean, the man's going to die wealthy. His family is a wealthy family. He doesn't need this shit. He never needed it. He didn't need it to make himself. He didn't need it to survive. He didn't need it to raise his family. He didn't need it. He absolutely needed none of this hassle, none of this BS. So everybody asks, well, why is he doing it? Because he gives a crap about the country that gave him the greatest ability in the world to be who he is. And he wants that for the next generation. So, you slip in your car? Clutie, yes. When I'm on these things, I sleep in my car. It saves money. It saves money. What are you? What am I? I'm a bullhorn. I'm a megaphone. That's what I really am. Oh, Lord. So why he wants to give cops complete immunity? Illegals can be cop? I don't know where you get your information from. You must be watching the knuckleheads on CNN. Actually, they're changing their tune now too. Why? Because we're all broke, right? Everybody's changing their tune because we're overrun by illegal aliens and we're all broke. Okay, so you vote your conscience. I'm sure the rest of America will vote theirs. Yeah, I can tell you now that we had your president in office, everybody is realizing what a gem and a jewel Donald Trump really was. So, you know, I listened to Trump right from his mouth give a speech 6 weeks ago, and he says he needs to give complete immunity so they can do what they need to. So what? You think you can do law enforcement better? Apple dumpling. You think those split-second reactions when you have a gun stick in your face that you are potential? When you tell somebody to stop, they should fucking stop. When you tell them to put their hands in the air, they should put their hands in the frickin' air. You know? How about teach our children to listen to authority instead of thwart it? Right? You don't think cops should be able to stop people? Let me ask you, when you're robbed, who do you call? Do you call your neighborhood crackhead? I'm just asking for a few 100,000 friends. Because I find a lot of judgment coming from you without you living the life of a law enforcement officer. I can tell you. I know law enforcement officers. I could tell you that one of my friends was hit by a drunk driver while trying to stop her in a stolen car. Hit her body like the car plowed into my friend. You think I really give a rat's ass whether you think an officer shouldn't be held accountable or not? They're doing their job. I think the responsibility and liability needs to be on the county and state, if you want my personal opinion. Because in my job, right, my boss would be responsible for my actions. Well, clearly you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, apple bottom. You're in here what? You don't like one aspect of it?
So let's vote for Biden that has completely destroyed our country because you don't like one aspect of officers being immune. Cut it out. Give me a break. You're never going to win an argument. If that's the only thing that you are standing on, you're probably a fucking criminal. That's the way I look at it. When you start bitching about shit like that, it's probably because it's affecting you. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Quit breaking the fucking law, chick or dude or whoever the hell you are. You're probably a chick because the only people that come in here and poke at me are jealous bitches. So you're probably a chick. So my thing is, quit breaking the fucking law. Remember, I used to break the law. I stand here and I'm a law and order chick, right? Because my breaking of the law had to do with substance abuse. So you probably see why I want this border shut down, right? So you want to sit here and argue with me, a person that's gone to jail many times, by the way, and had to deal with those shitty officers that you're talking about. Don't think just because I'm Bullhorn Betty and I respect law enforcement that I won't tell them to go fuck themselves. I'll tell anybody to go fuck themselves, including somebody wearing a badge, if they piss me off far enough, right? Because I don't care. I love people. I expect things to work the way that they work. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But we're not going to criticize the whole entire system because of one person. Because Applebottom, if that was the case, this channel would look like shit just because of you. If we were to apply that same logic. Good morning, Jules. Well, I hope you do sub to me. I'm a little crazy, but I'm more crazy with my bullhorn, right? You don't ever want to see me pull out the bullhorn. When the bullhorn comes out, unless it's at a political event, when the bullhorn comes out at a true crime event, it's, oh shit, somebody pissed off Betty. I don't pull out that bullhorn unless necessary. It's my lethal weapon, right? It's the one that gets things going, and I know what I'm capable of. You know, I do know what I'm capable of. That's why I keep myself in check. Do you angry? If this is angry, wow. Yes, FJB. Hey, good morning. We're making waves here on YouTube because, you know, a lot of people tell me, oh, you can't mix true crime and politics. It's going to destroy your channel. Well, I was also told that having the bullhorn was going to destroy me politically. And again, I prove everybody wrong. Don't tell me what you think society has for me. I'll tell you what society has for me because it's my life. I'm voting Biden because I'm a Cold War vet and don't lick Russian dictator. Oh, well, good for you, Steve. Because the only person that's really been licking those boots is your boy Biden, right? Under, you know, those underhand dealings that you don't know nothing about, those backroom dealings that seem to keep those people in control. That's your boy Biden, dude. You need to get, you know, a lot of people listen to the CNNs. They know what they're doing. They know they're manipulating the people. The people, if you're not in politics, let me tell you something. You have no clue. I will just tell you that right now. If you are not religiously in politics and you go here and go there and you have no earthly idea, you've never went to a county meeting, I can promise you, and I'm not saying this in any disrespect, I can promise you, you literally have no clue about politics. You have no idea the dirty, underhanded bullshit that goes in it. You have no idea the manipulation, the propaganda, and the strategy that goes in it. You have no clue. That's why we're out here. Because I am sick and tired of it. And when you guys know me, when I'm sick and tired of it, I'm sick and tired of it. And I research the hell out of some shit. So if I don't like you and I researched you, there's a reason. And if I'm coming and having your back after doing my due diligence, you got me for life. The only person that can strip me from you is you, right? So, all right, guys, I've been on here quacking for 30 minutes. Probably need to get myself in, and I'm in a warm car. I don't want to leave. I made myself a cozy little pod here, and I don't want to go out there in the wild. It's too cold. It's too cold. It's too cold. But don't forget, I've already told my people here, you know, we're going to keep Lake and Riley front and center on all of our conversations. It's just this is one of many. I want to tell people that. I don't think people understand. Like, everybody's freaking out because Lake and Riley was murdered by an illegal alien. that crossed our border illegally. Her case blew up before anybody really knew who was responsible. And I think that's the reason why this has become amplified. Because all the other stories, and this is not immune to Laken, and I've said this over and over again, this is happening all over the country, and this is why sometimes I really loathe mainstream media, because they are not talking about it. Even the border. I don't even care for JLR, okay? But let's be honest. He is what put that issue on the map for me, because no media was covering it. It wasn't getting out far enough. As soon as it started getting numbers on JLR's channel, media decided to go out there. That's what we find out to be true for most of the stuff. It takes social media putting spotlights on issues in order for mainstream media to finally dive in and talk about it. And that's what really pisses me off, because this Laken situation is happening all over our country. Okay, all over our country, and our media has been silent about it. They haven't been pushing it out on mainstream media. They do it at the local levels, but you remember how I tell you the mom and pop stores, the local levels, and stuff like that. Those local levels are what gives the the national news, like the news nations, the Fox News, the CNNs. That's what gives them their talking points, is those local subsidiary stations that they own. Well, you're finding out a lot of those are staying local, and the national people aren't picking them up. So it takes people that have better and bigger platforms on social media to be driving these conversations. Prior to Laken, they weren't talking about this, even though it was happening all over the country. I could literally probably put together a list from illegals killing Americans in the last 12 months from all over the country. And you don't even know it exists. And that's what pisses me off the most about it. So, take it for what you will. We know we got some trolls in here that want to talk a lot of crap about how these policies are better. Well, let me tell you something. We've had 4 years. We're all broke. Okay? Everybody's about to stand on the welfare line, and that's exactly what the Democrats want, right? Because they want socialism. They want us to give them all of our property so they can divide it up equally amongst the people, even the lazy-ass motherfuckers that won't even get off the crack pipe to go out and get a job. No. Sorry, ain't happening. If I can destroy my entire life and build it completely back up, everybody else can do the same damn thing. You have that opportunity in here in America. It is not my responsibility to take care of any fucking person besides myself. Excuse my language, but it's for effect. I am not required to take care of any other person, but my government is forcing me to take care of all these other people that I don't want to take care of. Don't even like, right? Don't even like. There are countries out there that literally want to blow my effing head off. And here, let me give you $2 billion for your sexual education course that they're not having in Pakistan, of all places. Give me a break. Cut it out. Cut it out. You're buying loyalty from all of these countries. That's not how we roll. We don't bribe people. We use force. If you don't like us, stay the fuck away from us. You want to fight with us? We'll bring it on. That's America. And I love that. I love that shit. I love that shit right there. So, this is me commingling true crime with politics. Let's see if it destroys my channel, shall we? You guys have a great day. Rock it out with your coffee beans out. Until next time. Peace out.